Hi, a quick message from me before your podcast begins because I need a favour from you. Whatever platform that you're watching the Bandwagon podcast on, please like, subscribe, follow, switch on your notifications because it really does make a difference. It allows me to build the audience up and then ultimately get bigger guests on the podcast. And let's all jump on the bandwagon. The Bandwagon podcast presents Seek to Discover series, Bandi Chhor Divas special. Celebrate Bandi Chhor Divas with our interactive activity booklet, dive into Sikh history, and learn about Bandi Chhor Divas. The following podcast is a series of conversations recorded with young people, with parents and grandparents. This project is supported by the Arts Council England, and a big thank you to everybody who has been involved. The story behind Bandi Chhor Divas revolves around the sixth Sikh Guru, Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji was imprisoned in the Gwalior fort alongside 52 Hindu kings who were also unjustly held captive. The Mughal Emperor Jahangir had imprisoned Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji due to his political reasons, but through his wisdom and spiritual strength, Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji secured the release of not only himself but also the Hindu kings. When Emperor Jahangir agreed to release Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji, he agreed to release as many prisoners as he could that could hold on to the Guru's cloak. Being the compassionate and selfless leader that he was, Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji ingeniously arranged for a special cloak to be made with 52 tassels attached to it. As he walked out of the prison, each of the 52 Hindu kings held on to one tassel of the cloak, symbolizing their freedom. The event signifies the victory over good over evil, light over darkness, and the triumph of righteousness. It also emphasizes the importance of standing up against oppression and fighting for justice. Bandi Chhor Divas is celebrated with great enthusiasm and joy by Sikhs worldwide. It is a time for prayer, reflection, community gatherings, feasting, and lighting of candles. These candles and lamps help to illuminate the darkness and welcome the prosperity and positivity in one's life. Our young podcasters ask the following questions to their guests. What is your understanding of Bandi Chhor Divas? Where did you celebrate Bandi Chhor Divas when you were a child? Do you have a family tradition? How has the celebration changed over the years? And finally, what is the biggest lesson you have learnt from Bandi Chhor Divas? The following is the responses that were given.
Hi, my name's Josh and I'm going to interview my mum. About Bandi Chhor. First question, what is your understanding of Bandi Chhor Divas?
Hi Josh. So my understanding is that it's to do with the release of 52 prisoners from Gwalior fort.
Correct. Second question, where did you celebrate Bandi Chhor Divas when you were a child?
So when I was younger, we used to celebrate Bandi Chhor Divas, but we used to actually just know it as Diwali. So we would celebrate it in the same way that we celebrate it now. We'd go to the Gurdwara, we would light a candle, and we understood the story, but we used to just call it Diwali.
Correct. Third question, do you have a family tradition?
Not so much a tradition. Every year we'll go to the Gurdwara. Every year we will light a candle. So I guess that is our family tradition.
Correct. Fourth question, how was the celebration changed over the years?
For me, the biggest thing is about, firstly, the name. As I said, I always knew the story, but I didn't know it to be called anything other than Diwali. So the biggest thing that's changed is information is now available specifically for Sikh people. There's a lot more discussion, there's a lot more information via social media, so like podcasts such as the Bhandwagon. There's information, there's YouTube videos. So I just think there's a lot more information available compared to when we were younger.
Correct. Last question. What is the biggest lesson you have learnt from Bandi Chhor Divas?
I think the biggest lesson that's come out of it is around freedom. Yeah, that's it.
Correct.
My name is Yuvrat, and I'm going to ask my mum some questions about Bandi Chhor Divas. First question is, what is your understanding of Bandi Chhor Divas?
Hi Yuvraj. My understanding of Bandi Chhor Divas is that it's a Sikh celebration commemorating the day the sixth Guru of Sikhs, Guru Har Gobind, and 52 kings were released from Gwalior Fort.
Second question, where did you celebrate Bandi Chhor Divas when you were a child?
So, as a child, we always celebrated Bandi Chhor Divas at the Gurdwara. So, we used to go to the Gurdwara in the evening and light candles, and then come home and have some food, so Indian sweets and samosas, pakoras, etc., and then do fireworks.
Third question, do you have a family tradition?
Essentially, our family tradition was going to the Gurdwara and then getting together with family at home just to celebrate in the evening.
Fourth question, how has the celebration changed over the years?
I think one of the main things that have changed over the years is the name, mainly because growing up we always celebrated it as Diwali. We didn't know any different. So even at school we were taught about the story about Rama and Sita, and that's why we celebrated Diwali. It's only been mainly in the recent years that there's been a lot more talk about it being celebrated as Bandi Chhor Divas.
Hi, my name's Sean and today I'm interviewing my dad. What is your understanding of Bandi Chhor?
So the understanding for me is when Guru Har Gobind rescued 52 princes from the Gwalior fort, and it was celebrated around the time of Diwali as well. So that's my understanding of what was happening.
Where did you celebrate Bandi Chhor when you were a child?
When I was a child, a lot of people didn't know about the full story about Bandi Chhor. And I think as I've got older, there's loads more resources, educational pieces of work that are happening. And I find it really useful in terms of learning, not just about this celebration, but loads of other key important things within the Sikh faith.
Do you have a tradition?
Not really. I would, when we were younger, go to the Gurdwara and see people there and celebrate and do Matha Tek. So, to do prayers, and that was really important as a family, and something that I've carried on and bring to my own family.
How has the celebration changed over the years?
I think it's as more people becoming aware that there's Bandi Chhor and Diwali are kind of separate but also celebrated on the same day. More educational pieces, like there's videos, there's the YouTube video, and educational resources for young and old people.
What is the biggest lesson you have learnt from Bandi Chhor?
I think it's about the liberation and freedom. As you go older and you see loads of things happening in the world and some injustices, why is it important that you back your causes, that you're able to celebrate your freedoms, and it's really important that we learn those lessons and pass it on to our own family.
Hello, Nanaji. What is your understanding of Bandi Chhor?
Bandi Chhor is the sixth Guru when he was in prison, wrongly put in prison, and that day he was released.
Where did you celebrate Bandi Chhor when you were a child?
When the Guru came from the Bandi Chhor, he went to Amritsar, Golden Temple, but we celebrate everywhere in Punjab and everywhere in the world.
Do you have a family tradition?
Yeah, which is called Diwali, That's for the Sikhs, We all have sweet, samosas, be happy, celebrating.
How has the celebration changed over the years?
With this modern technology, it's all over the world, isn't it, Chana? Yeah? You see it on the internet, see the iPhones. You don't have to go to the Gurdwaras, you see it everywhere.
What is the biggest lesson you have learnt from Bandi Chhor?
Biggest lesson is justice. Yeah, the sixth Guru wouldn't leave the prison unless all the wrongly convicted kings were there, which were at the time 52 kings. They all released on the same day. They're all happy. Yeah?
My name's Jafraj, and I'm going to ask my nonna some questions about Bandi Chhor Divas. First question, what is your understanding of Bandi Chhor Divas?
Bandi Chhor Divas is, when our sixth group released 52 prisoners from a Muslim empire.
Second question, where did you celebrate Bandi Chhor Divas when you was a child?
We usually celebrate Bandi Chhor when we were a child in Gurdwaras.
Do you have a family tradition?
That is a family tradition. We always go to Gurdwara to celebrate any Indian, or Sikh
Fourth question,
festivals.
how has the celebration changed over the years?
It has not changed really, but people have got more aware of the social media. It has not changed. It's always been there, but it's because the social media now is a lot of more people know about it. Before, only people who study the Sikh history, they knew it, but now because of the social media, everybody seems to know it.
Fifth question, what is the biggest lesson you've learned from Bandi Chhor Divas?
Bandi Chhor Divas, basically what you learned is that good always prevails over evil.
Hi, my name's Arjun and I'm going to ask my Bob some questions. What is your understanding of Bindi Chhor?
My understanding when in Sikhism the sixth Guru was in prison and we celebrate as a Diwali, he got 52 Rajas freed from the prison.
Next question. Where did you celebrate Bindi Chhor when you were a child?
Which are we normally used to go with our parents to the Gurudwara.
Third question. Do you have a family tradition?
Yes, when on the Bandi Chhor Divas like Diwali, we will go to the temple and light candles.
How has the celebration changed over the years?
Before, people only used to think Diwali is when Ramchandra came from Banvas, but it's significant for the Sikhism because of our sixth Guru. Also, we celebrate because of our sixth Guru freed the prisoners from the prison. So we celebrate like that as a Diwali as well.
What is the biggest lesson you have learned from the Bindi Chhor Divas?
I think it's just that everybody is free and nobody should be in prison, and it's a joy occasion that we all are equal.
Hello, I'm Karen, and today I'm interviewing my mum all about Bandi Chhor Divas. Number 1. What is your understanding of Bandi Chhor Divas?
My understanding is that Bandi Chhor Divas celebrates when Guru Har Gobind was released from Gwalior Fort with 52 princes.
Okay. Number 2. Where did you celebrate Bandi Chhor Divas when you were a child?
When I was little, we used to go to the Gurdwara. When it was Diwali, we were told. And we'd have like pakore and nice food at home.
Number 3. Do you have a family tradition?
Growing up, we didn't. So we used to go to the Gurdwara, but we weren't really told much about it.
Okay. Number 4. How was the celebration changed over the years?
I think over the years, the biggest change is that it's more. There's more. Let's start again. I think over the years there's more awareness of Bandi Chhor Divas.
So in school, children are taught now that it's Bandi Chhor Divas and Diwali as two separate festivals. I think also now there's books about it. Children are taught about it in school, whereas I don't remember ever learning about it. There's also just a lot more information out there for children. So YouTube videos, podcasts.
Okay. Number 5. What is the biggest lesson you have learnt from Bandi Chhor Divas?
I think the biggest lesson to take, I'm going to start again. I think the biggest lesson to learn from Bandi Chhor Divas is to always speak up for yourself and for others. So if you see injustice or if you see something that's not right, then you should always speak up for other people as well.
Good job.
I think we should not be afraid to use our voices and always stand up for what is right.
Finally, a big thank you from the Bandwagon team to all those young podcasters who have taken part. The story of Bandi Chhor Divas highlights the importance of freedom, liberation and justice. And these young podcasters have done a fantastic job in making this episode. Thank you once again.